of all, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this Get Ready With Me, where we are going to try some new makeup, some new stuff. Some things are first impressions, some things are like second and third impressions, just going through some makeup, getting ready. I'm also going to show you a little bit of skin prep in the beginning, in case you're interested in that. If you haven't been here before, please do consider subscribing. I do upload at least 5 videos a week, all about makeup and beauty, and talking about makeup and beauty, and just all of that. And thank you so much to SKINSTORE for sponsoring the beginning parts of this video, where I'm actually going to be doing a little bit of skin prep. They did give me a coupon code where you can get 25% off their website. And when I was getting ready for this video, just like, you know, browsing the store, trying to find some stuff that I like really, I had a hard time like getting it down to a decent, like less products, because they have so many of my favorite skincare brands. They have like Pixi and CosRX, and they also have like perfumes and shower gels and candles and some makeup. And let me show you what I picked out. These are some things that I'm really enjoying. If you've been on my channel for a bit, you know that I love Molten Brown. Molten Brown makes really luxurious, like grown up products. They're just very complex in how they smell. It's not just a strawberry shower gel. This is an experience. This is more of a complex scent that has more depth to it. It's like they made a perfume or a cologne into a shower gel. They have other products as well, but I really love these bath and shower gels. These make amazing bath bubbles. If you love taking bubble baths, these make amazing bubble baths. And if you like more sweet scents, they have one with rhubarb that's just amazing. This one smells like a fresh, almost a little minty, like a fresh, almost men's cologne with that like fennel giving, almost like an herbally, earthy. I really am so looking forward to using this. I love Molten Brown. I've gone through so many of these shower gels. I also was able to pick out a perfume, and this is a perfume that I've been wanting to try for a really long time. This is the Juliet Has a Gun, not a perfume. Let me actually read on the back, because they have a description so that I can let you know. Not a perfume is a molecular composition and will not resemble to anything you've ever tested before. Made of a single ingredient, Cetalox, it has no top or heart notes, so while testing it, chances are that you will experience a certain weakness, within quotations, at first glance, but don't rush too fast into conclusions. It is one of our top sellers, and there's a good reason for that. The fragrance simply stands out. On me, this is the kind of scent that will smell different on anyone. I've already sprayed myself with this. On me, it smells like warm, fresh, but also still like sexy skin. You know when you really like someone and you smell their skin and they smell amazing? That's how this smells on me. I really enjoy it, and I'm super excited to have it in my life. I also have a little skin prep that we can do, and this is the peel and polish. Who remembers how crazy I am about the peel and polish? I even made a video where I included this because I was worried that this was being discontinued, and it was like my favorites are being discontinued or something, but this didn't get discontinued. It was just out of stock in Sweden for a really long time. This is an enzyme peel. Let me show you how this looks. This isn't, you can see, it's like a little runny. It is an enzyme peel, and it has like almost like sand in it. Not super harsh, not super gritty, but there is a little bit of almost sand in it. So when you wash it off, because you leave it on for 2 minutes, and when you wash it off, you like rub the grit in a little bit in your skin, and it would help to get rid of the dry and dead skin that the enzymes got rid of. I love this product. It really does resurface my skin, and I just think that this is one of my favorite products from Pixi. I'm just so excited to have that product back in my life, because I really love that product. This is the 3rd tube in my life. Highly recommend that product as like a resurfacing product. This is something that's actually, it's not a first impression because I've only really used it once, but this is a second impression, but I wanted to use it before I came on here. But I was so intrigued by this because this is a Tony Moly Hydro Burst morning mask, and it looks like jelly, and I was just super intrigued by this. The texture is almost like hair gel. Like, it is a very nice cooling texture. And what I really liked about this mask the first time I used it, and I'm guessing also the second time I'm using it, is that it is cooling, like one of those cooling lip glosses on your skin. This will probably be amazing for a really hot summer's day in the morning. And it really did wake up my skin, make it feel plump and hydrated, and just, you know, awake with that cooling sensation that I 10 out of 10 recommend. So I'm gonna leave this on for 10 minutes and then I'll come back and we can do the final step. My skin is looking so nice. Tony Moly is a Korean skincare brand, and so is the last product that we're going to use from SKINSTORE. That is actually also, I don't want to call it repurchase because like this is a PR, but I have gone through a deluxe sample of this one before, plus a deluxe sample of this same series, but a moisturizer. So this is from COSRX, which is one of my favorites, like Korean skincare brands, and it is available at SKINSTORE. This is the Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. So this is an essence. You can use this as a toner, but you can use it with your fingers. You can see the texture is like not liquidy, it's more like gel-like, or you can use it as a serum, just something before moisturizer. We don't need to overcomplicate things. This one says 96% snail secretion filtrate. This essence helps the skin to lose less moist while keeping the skin smooth and healthy. And that is exactly how I feel. Like, look at the texture of this. This is exactly how I feel like this product works. You can see it's almost a little slimy and it is see-through like a gel. And how I use it is that I just put it into my body and I let it sink in like I would a serum. And then I'm gonna go in with like a moisturizer SPF that I already have from before. And then we can go in with makeup. But yeah, I just really like how this makes my skin look and feel. I know I don't talk that much about skincare on my channel, but I thought that this could be a good opportunity to actually show you some things that I have been loving from before. There we go. Thank you so much, SKINSTORE, for sponsoring the beginning parts of this video. If you want me to include, like I said, more skincare or more skin prep in my videos, please do let me know. I'm super excited to be getting into the makeup part as well. And like I said, they did give me a 25% off coupon. Check the description box for more info. Let's zoom in and let's continue with the rest of the video. Okay, let me put on a shirt instead. You know, trying to be a little smart, trying to look like I got dressed for the day. So I have some new things that I want to use, and I also have some things that I'm in the process of reviewing. We're going to use the Lisa Eldridge foundation again. This one got recommended to me by Robert Welsh. And I will say, I have used this quite a bit since... That is a lash. Can you not? Since I first used this in the video where beauty gurus were recommending their favorites to me. And I will say, I really like this foundation. I like that it's skin-like. I like that it somewhat dries down. And I like that it is actually a true medium. Meaning that it does let, you can see, a bunch of my own skin like seep through or like show through, which I think is just so incredibly flattering for a day-to-day life. And a lot of you were letting me know that Robert's skin type was oily but dehydrated, so he needs something with water instead of oil, and that suits me really good. I am not oily or dehydrated. I am pretty normal skin tone, but I prefer something that gives me a water hydration over like oil, because oil usually just sits on my skin and I just like things to not be like a slip and slide attraction. I'm gonna be the most over-the-top bitch in the world. And I'm gonna try a combo that I'm actually talking about. You haven't seen that yet because it's coming tomorrow. It's my Sephora recommendations. These are my favorite two concealers right now. This one I'm in the middle of reviewing, but so far it is amazing. This one is a little bit too light, and now that my tan is fading, this is a little bit too dark. So I'm like, what if I use them together? So I'm gonna use this one from Huda just in here. This is so over the top. You don't need two concealers, okay? But I just want to see how they are together, because this one is a little creamier and it has a somewhat different texture. It just reads a little bit more... This one is a little bit more matte than this one, I will say. This one is a little bit more liquidy than this one. I hope that this makes sense, but I love them both. And I was thinking maybe together, just want to lighten up a little bit here, but maybe they can be amazing. Don't forget, just because you see stuff on the internet and sometimes people are doing like a full face of... You can use whatever you want. Remember that you can mix and match. I mix and match foundations, concealers, powders, all the time. You don't have to use just one thing. You can mix and match. Don't forget that it's definitely possible. Definitely possible. And that looks freaking amazing. I knew it. I also have two different brush sets. People People are sending me so many brushes. I'm never gonna get around to washing my brushes. I literally need to hire someone to wash my brushes. So I have the new extension of the BK Beauty corset, which is the one that has the red handles. And then I have the holiday brushes from Refer. Both of these sets should be available now, and I will link them down below. I know that the Refer set will have a holiday price. Check the link down below so you can get the set for like a discount during the holiday. But I was thinking, because I think that this one from the BK Beauty set is going to be my favorite because it resembles my favorite under eye powder brush, 113. So I am going to be using that one, and I'm still in the process of using this CoverGirl powder that Tati recommended to me. So I thought that these two, yeah. I can already tell that this is going to be a match made in heaven. Oh, these should get married. I feel like a matchmaker. Am I Emma? I'm like, you two should meet. Have you thought about marriage? Oh, that's beautiful. Also using the powder that Samantha March recommended to me. I've really been enjoying this powder, and I will say, now I'm using the Refer brush, the one that's number 37. This is a perfect bronzer brush for me because I don't like a big bronzer. Okay, I'm talking about two different things. Always, if you feel like you're not getting the result you want with makeup, it could be your brushes, and it could not necessarily be the quality of the brushes. It could be that the brushes are too big. Try a smaller brush. Whatever you're doing, highlight, blush, bronzer, contour, eyeshadow, try a smaller brush. Really, even foundation, try a smaller brush. I always prefer a smaller brush and being a little bit more precise. But yes, I have been really enjoying this bronzer, and I stay true to the statement I did in this video. If you are looking for a new bronzer and you're shopping at the drugstore, I do think you will love this one, and it comes in quite a few shades. Okay, so want to do lips, or do we want to do... Okay, let's start with lips, because I also have the cheek palette. I've only used this once. Have you seen the video where I'm using this? But I've not used one of the powders. I've only used this one in the middle. It's like a pinky peach. It's like a pinky peach gold duochrome, but this one is a little bit more berry. So I want to use this one today, but I have two new lipsticks, and I don't know which one we're gonna go. I wish I could ask you. Because I have the Meet Me in Berlin. This is the more glowy lipstick from Lisa Eldridge. I got this at the same time as I got the foundation. It's a brown one. Do we want to do brown? Or do we want to do, because I have the new Rare Beauty as well. Remember this one, which all the proceeds are going to the Rare foundation, which is, let me actually read. 100% of sales of this lipstick will go to the Rare Impact Fund to expand mental health services in underserved communities. Absolutely love that. So, darker or lighter? Oh, that is hard. That is hard because I have this Ace Beauté Ambience palette. Now I'm just showing all my goodies. But I'm like, so what do we want to do with this one? What like lipstick will go with this? Look at how yummy this is. Actually, let me put up like just some close-ups and some swatches of this one. This palette is just a autumn dream, and I'm really loving what I'm really loving about this palette. Not only because I know that I love the Ace Beauté formula, and I'm just already so sure that I am going to be loving this. I love how they put these two shadows next to each other. It is the Mystical and the Delightful, and I kind of want to use that. What will be best with that? Will this work with that? Think so. I just really want to use this Rare Beauty lipstick. I just really like the cost that they were doing with this, so we'll save this Lisa Eldridge for a later occasion. These smell like flowery soap. That is a nice color though. What kind of a brush do we want? This one for the blush, right? And maybe like a small, because I like really small brushes. Maybe something like this, or maybe I can use that same one. So I'm gonna do this one this time, because I used this one the other time. We're just gonna do a little bit of this. I think this brush is just the perfect size for this. And oh, This goes so well together with this lip. Honestly, this could have been the look. This could have been the look. Like, I see a hair. You know, sometimes when you like see a hair just flinching by. Oh, that is pretty. That is pretty. I will say Adept really did something with the formula of this, because the formula is just so nice. I'm gonna use this small one and I'm gonna take it in the highlighter and I'm just gonna add a little bit up here. Okay, so what are we gonna do? I think I'm gonna start with this one that's called Cozy, and then this one, and then this one. I feel like that's what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll include some kind of a shimmer shade, but don't hold your breath. Really nice brushes here. I think I'm gonna do this one for the Cozy. I don't know if there's a good one, or am I gonna do this one? You know what? I'll try these two just because I want to try the sizes of them. I'm not 100% sure. Ooh, what a sexy mustard that they're the perfect size for these, but wow, what a sexy color. That reminds me a lot of that very sexy mustard we saw the Blend Bunny palette. Wow, that's even more pigmented than I expected. I went in with way too much to begin with. Now I need to blend it out. Let me do some of this mustard under my eyes as well. And then we can get into this burgundy mystical. Pfft, age is catching up with me. So with the smaller brush that is called 211, I think this might be a little bit too big. We'll try it out and we'll see. And if now I put my nail in it. And if I need to maybe go down in size, I will do that. But we will try like this. I am gonna... Oh, that is so sexy. I will try and do that out here. Wow. This is reminding me of that color combo that I did with the Barbie palette. That Glam Light palette. Oh, look at that quality. I'm drooling. Oh my lord, I love it. I'm just gonna put this out here because I am gonna put a matte on the inner part and I don't wanna risk making it too muddy. Oh, that quality is amazing. Let me do a little bit of that on my lower lash line too, before we go in to the lighter matte, the one that's called Delightful, and it is indeed delightful. It is like a dirty pastel lime. Sometimes when I describe colors, I'm like, that was too much. And then I get like feedback from you saying that you love how I describe, and I'm like, thank you. Thank you. So Delightful is this one here. This is a dirty lime pastel, right? I don't think that this shade is like light enough to be, you can see like an inner corner on me, but I definitely am very excited about using it on my lid. Oh, that is that not the perfect fall color scheme? What, are you kidding me? Oh, I'm loving that. I'm just gonna make sure to blend in between here a little bit so that like it somewhat makes sense. Here's the brush that I had the burgundy, just a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect. Nobody's trying to do perfect. Good enough. I love how this looks. That is so wonderful. Wait, I have something that I could try. I totally forgot about it. I have that new weird eyeliner from Half Magic Beauty. I got that at the event. Oh, we can try that one. It's like exciting and frightening at the same time. I'm just gonna dig into the Life's a Drag facelift and do a little bit of the matte white just to lighten up the inner corners. and then we'll do the eyeliner. So let's see how this one, I haven't even taken this out of the packaging. Love the color. Love the color. Magic Flick Liquid Eyeliner. So that's scary. But I went to an event with Half Magic Beauty and she was showing how she was using this, and I think I'm just gonna I'd like to be like, I know what I'm doing. I have no clue. I have no clue what I'm doing. Send help. Let's just do something. Let's just keep it moderate because, oh my, because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh no, oh no. Oh, this is escalating quickly. Is this even? Or even straight? Not really. Will say, for me, this is a new way of doing eyeliner, and I feel like, you know, you say like you can't teach old dogs how to sit. I feel like an old dog, and I think I would have found it easier to use this if it hadn't been this shape. But I mean, I made it work, and it's really black, and it's really opaque. But maybe not my favorite shape. The makeup look is done, everything is done, and I feel amazing. I feel like this is a very typical autumn look, like something for the fall time, but still a little bit of color. I added some lime in the waterline just for an extra pop of color. Can I say, I mean, I know that parts of this video was sponsored, but can I say that this is my favorite product out of this entire video? I cannot wait to use this again. It was such a wonderful sensation on the skin. Thank you so much, SKINSTORE, for sponsoring the beginning parts of this video. Please let me know if you have tried any of these products or if you are interested in any of these products. Let me know if you've tried anything as of late that really surprised you in a positive or maybe a negative way. I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you tomorrow for a very exciting video. Bye!